Okay, greetings and peace, everyone. Welcome to the Committed Relationships and Spiritual Activity YouTube channel. My name is Neo Askuwetu, and I am your host. And briefly, I'm going to talk about the zombie-like mind. This comes from information of me doing my own meditation when I was in the basement level of the mall here in Syracuse, New York. I was waiting outside of a clothing store for my mother and my nieces. And I like to sit and do what I call people watching because that provides me much more of a status update. Status update on the psychology of the world, of the people of the world. And I have to do that for myself as a personal development consultant, relationship consultant, and also overall relationship anatomist, so that I can provide people the information necessary so that they can move forward successfully for their personal development journey. And to overall help people evolve to a higher level. And I went into unintentionally went into a meditative state, and I was sitting there looking at everybody around me, and it clicked to me, the information came through like, oh my God, these people are in a zombie-like mode. They're walking around like zombies. They're unconscious. And many people, they think that they're conscious because they can choose what type of Michael Jordan shoes they want, what type of TV shows they can watch, what type of cars they can buy, what type of house and clothing they can wear. That is one aspect of consciousness. However, there are a variety of mind control mechanisms throughout world societies that keep people operating on societal beliefs, societal mind programs. So that car, that vehicle that you chose to buy yesterday or a few months ago or a few years ago might not have necessarily been your own decision. It could have been from those car commercials, that one or two car commercials that you have been seeing over and over again. And it caused you to get that one particular car from that one particular car company. That is mind control. Let me give you an example. I sat down and I analyzed my mother a few years ago, and I realized that she kept getting Dodge vehicles. She got two Dodge vehicles before. She had a white Dodge Intrepid, and then she got a Dodge Caravan. And before she got another one, I said to myself, now look at this pattern. If she gets another one, something's going on. So I asked her, I was like, okay, look, question. What is the reason why you keep getting Dodge vehicles? And then she said, I don't know. I just do. Bam. Me understanding the mind, subliminal mind control. That made me realize, oh my God. So these people are buying these vehicles subliminally from these subliminal mind control mechanism of the TV. The TV has a ton of images and audio that subliminally places messages to a person's subconscious mind. And as I said in my older videos, the subconscious mind is what controls our overall behavior and our perceptions of life and everything within life, including our buying habits, including our dating decisions, including our perception of the different races of people. Like for me, I did my analysis of why in the past I would pursue white women to be intimately involved with. I did my analysis and did my self-reflection, and I came to the conclusion that it was the goddamn TV that was placing those subliminal messages that made me desire white women over any other female. any other type of female. So now that I'm much more conscious of it, I can focus more on giving other women a chance that are of other races rather than just pursuing white women. And it's ridiculous and it's sad. And now I see what's going on with a lot of black men who literally chase only white women over black women. And now for me, black women is my number one choice. And I see, and also raising up spiritually too, and understanding a lot of other black history. I really see how precious black women are and how they definitely need strong black men within their life, especially in a relationship with. I mean, it helps them out a lot. I'm talking about men who are within their own nature as much as possible and who doesn't have that feminine energy within inside of them. And that's one thing that I'm happy within myself doing my own personal development and already coming in on a higher spiritual level to where it prevented me from even though I was raised by women, I still was able to maintain my true masculine energy that I'm supposed to have as a male because I was born a male. And when you're on a certain spiritual frequency, all of the external mind control mechanisms have little to no effect on you. And the higher you raise spiritually, the less influence those mechanisms have on you, to where now after my 2 to 3 year TV fasting, where I literally cut out TV, and that was like say maybe 2013 2014. Now that I'm on a much more higher evolved psychological and spiritual level, I can watch TV and be able to block out all of those negative influences. And when those new influences come throughout my mind, I can be able to perceive and bypass those. Rather than the average person, they're on zombie mode. And the TV is the number one subliminal device that world governments utilize. And they've been utilizing it for years. Even in the 60s, they had these commercials and TV shows and say that people of society are doing this. You have to believe this and do this way. People do this and do this. They live this way. So it's literally telling you how to live and telling you what to believe, rather than you sitting down thinking for yourself, coming to your own conclusion and listening to your own spiritual self, which is the God. All of us have God within inside of us. There's no need to walk outside into a church, into a kingdom hall, a mosque, anywhere else. We can just sit by ourselves in solitude and connect with God, which is an energy being. This is pure energy, and it needs us to a certain extent to manifest an experience that it wants to experience. Once people come to that conclusion, that is where true self-liberation happens, true self-sufficiency, self-reliancy begins. Until a person really goes within themselves, then they're going to always be running around in this matrix thinking that they have to have a new car, a new relationship, new money, a new job, new sneakers, just to feel good. And this is a highly materialistic world that goes highly against your inner spiritual self. That's why with me, I'm comfortable with my current situation as far as material possessions. And when I see everybody running around obtaining material goods just to feel good, that just lets me know that they have not reached that true inner peace. And having true inner peace and mental clarity, peace of mind, is like nothing else. It feels so good, and there's very little that is needed to make you feel good about yourself. So that's one reason, that is my main message for my committed relationship YouTube channel and also personal development website. my personal development YouTube channel. It's committed relationships and personal development and spirituality for this channel. And it's the same thing with my website. That's my main message. If you want to know my main message, that's it. You got to start within, and you got to start with your personal development work. All right, that's it. My name is Neo Askuwetu, and if you'd like to know more information, you can go ahead, click the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell button also, so that you can get updated by email whenever I upload a new video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and check the description section for more links, for more information. Thank you very much for listening, and until next time. And excuse me, everyone, what I said earlier in the audio about masculine and feminine energy, I meant to say being feminized, because world societies have worked extremely hard to feminize men, to get them out of their masculine nature, and to get them to be much more feminine, like a female, and perceive the world and perceive relationships and behave in relationships like a female. And that's not our nature. Our nature as men, we're supposed to have that natural masculine energy and maintain it, and to be able to think like a man, like we're supposed to, and have that overall man behavior. But nowadays, societies have influenced men to be much more feminized than ever before. That's why you see a lot of men who do things within relationships that mostly females would do, like allowing a female to lead, when our nature is supposed to be a true leadership nature. That's what I meant. But now, as far as masculine and feminine energy, all of us have both of them within inside of ourselves. But it's just as within this physical realm, as a human being, one is supposed to dominate the other a little bit more than the other. Like a man is supposed to behave like a man, and a woman is supposed to behave like a woman. But now world societies have gotten a lot of people to behave in the reverse, the opposite of each other. That's what I meant.